YouTube, Dorian B. Dorian back at you again with another video. Man, this story comes out of Kansas, and hey, once again, we got some entitled people who are shocked once to find out that they gotta live like everybody else does. Watch this video, and I'm gonna come back with my commentary in just a few seconds.
The brewing dispute over an expensive piece of art after a little boy had a big accident. Here's ABC's Alex Perez with the video.
This surveillance video in Kansas capturing every parent's nightmare. Watch as this 5-year-old boy reaches for an art sculpture on display at a community center, toppling the piece, knocking the boy down too. The boy's mother, Sarah Goodman, stunned, but the real shock coming days later.
No one would ever expect to come into a place where kids are invited and have to worry about a $132,000 piece of art falling.
The family receiving an eye-popping $132,000 claim from the City of Overland Park's insurance company. The fall allegedly damaging the piece beyond repair. The insurance letter reading in part, "You're responsible for the supervision of a minor child. Your failure to monitor could be considered negligent."
I was surprised, more so offended to be called negligent.
City officials say the piece was secured.
It's not an interactive piece. So when you have, somebody climbing on it, that's not what it's built for.
The city says they hope the insurance company can work this out with the family. Tom?
We will see what happens. All right, Alex, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.
All right, YouTube. It's actually a couple of hours after I recorded the first half of that video, and now I'm back to give my commentary and my opinions on this situation. First and foremost, man, fuck that lady. If you watch the video, you can see them kids running through what is clearly a museum. Now, just because the signs say children welcome, they ain't welcome to climb on the furniture. Bring them little badass kids to my house and let me catch them jumping up and down on my furniture. What Bernie Mac said, I smack them on the side of the head with a fucking hammer. You goddamn right. And she's offended because she was called negligent? Which word would you prefer? You are in a damn museum. And your kids are running around. It's right there on video for you to see, and you're nowhere in the frames, in any of them, until after the problem has happened already. So she can shut up with that shit. And if I was that insurance company, bitch, get to counting pennies. Come up with all $132,000 plus another $950 so you can buy 2 leashes for them little badass kids that you have running around in a museum. Who does that? Now let's just be honest about this. Today, it's a big hoopla about them separating Latino children from their family. And now, it's a big problem because she received a bill for $132,000. But the real deal is, if there had been some Latino children, some black children, defects would have been involved, parents would have been locked up, all kinds of shit. But this is what we mean when we say white privilege. This bitch had the nerve to say, "I'm offended he called me negligent." You were negligent. You ain't nowhere around your children. See, I'm telling you, y'all, this is like my 3rd, 4th video posting to YouTube, and y'all gonna get real acquainted with me real quick. I'm not finna sugarcoat this shit. I'm not finna bite my tongue. I'm gonna speak straight from the heart every time and tell exactly what I feel. And whoever don't like it, feel free to leave comments. That's why I leave the comments open, because I ain't with that playing shit, throwing rocks, and then hide your hand shit. I said it. Fuck this bitch and charge her all $132,000, because if it had been a black kid or a Latino kid or any kid of any color, this shit would have went down just like it should have. Children would be put in defects, parents arrested, and still charged $132,000. But see, let me just be honest with this shit. Man, I'm trying to keep race out of this, and I'm trying to keep from really getting racial about it. But man, it's these same little badass kids running around in this goddamn museum, and this negligent mother that'll be on the news 12 years from now. The kids done bought 12 shotguns and 8 assault rifles and went and shot up the fucking school, and she'll be like, oh, I'm offended they call me negligent. How was I to know my children were buying guns and storing them in my house? I bought a gun in my mama's house one time, and the next time I showed up at the house, guess what? My mama had pulled that gun out from under my pillow and had it cocked and aimed at me when I walked in the house from school. Motherfucker, if you bring another gun in my house, I'll kill you with it. It's this type of behavior that lets white kids know that they privileged and can do whatever the hell they want, because her mama, they mama sitting around running around talking about, I'm offended I got called negligent. Bitch, you negligent. Just like these parents that don't know that their children got guns in the house and then go to the school and shoot them up. You ought to be prosecuted right along with your kids. So stop acting surprised. You know your kid's bad as hell. You know you need to have them on one of them little fucking kid leashes, which I'm totally opposed to. No child should be put on a leash, but if you know your child bad as hell, invest the $10 or whatever it costs to get the leash and put them on it. Because some artists work hard to provide that art for the public to see. And your little badass children running around in a museum with no home training is clearly stated in the video. They obviously got no home training. This little badass kid that picked up, I'm trying not to cuss about this kid because I believe the children are the future and I love kids. I'm a father myself, and you know, I got plenty of kids in my life that I care about, but let's keep it real. This little badass motherfucker running around in a goddamn museum that tried to pick up a statue his own size. When last time I tried to pick up a building or anything that was the same size as me? Never. Which is why kids need to be supervised. So lady, you weren't supervising your children. You were indeed negligent. And start collecting them pennies. You owe $132,000. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel because there will be more real talk videos coming. And thank you for tuning in. Have a good night, everybody. Peace.